Tobore Ovuorie has been writing since she was a little girl. Inspired by her dad, she became an investigative journalist. Ovuorie has made it her life's work to shed light on injustices in her society.
I'll be buying a copy of this paper just to go through this particular story and see how I can map out a story and see how I can delve into this. So reading this story, wanting to go further, to flesh it up, is what comes to my mind.
For Tobore Ovuorie, going further sometimes involves her changing her identity. Of all her stories, none has impacted her life as strongly as her 2013 investigation into Nigeria's human trafficking mafia. The traffickers promise women a better future and send them on a dangerous journey with smugglers to Europe. There, they become sex slaves and are forced to work until they pay off a debt for the cost of their journey, sometimes up to 60,000 euros. Ovuorie started her investigation on this street. For 7 months, she went undercover as a sex worker.
Right now, everywhere is looking so busy, but when night falls, there is a rapid change. Many girls on the streets, very young ones, young adults, even much older ones.
Tobore Ovuorie herself lost close friends who disappeared and died as a result of trafficking. She wanted to find out how trafficking works. Unfortunately, she also encountered things that she didn't expect. She was raped, abused, and witnessed 2 people being beheaded in front of her.
I slithered into depression. There was the trauma, then post-traumatic stress, disorder, anxiety and panic attacks. At some point, it graduated. I became suicidal. I didn't know that I was already badly affected.
Her report led to criminal investigations, but there were no consequences. Young Nigerian women are still lured by the traffickers' promises of a golden life in Europe. They are often raped on their journey. Their families are threatened, and this happens despite the public knowledge about it. Today, Lagos's red light areas seem more busy than ever.
I don't really think so much has changed. I didn't really expect to see very young girls on the streets. But tonight I've seen very young girls, teenagers on the streets, and it makes me sad. We still have a lot more to do.
Ovuorie's most recent investigation looks into how officials and embassies are involved in the trafficking networks. It's dangerous, but she believes it's worth the while.
Standing up for the voiceless, giving voice to them. So I have no regret. I've never had any regret, and I will never have any regrets that I did that story. No.
Her story was the inspiration behind the Netflix movie Oloture, which was released in 2020. While her work has inspired many more investigations into the topic, Ovuorie herself says she's not stopping anytime soon.